Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thank you for logging on. If you enjoy these watches, do me a favor and subscribe to our YouTube channel right here at Watchbox Reviews. I would really appreciate it, and I promise to update daily. If you like this watch, you can see it and you can purchase it on our website, thewatchbox.com. Today, we discuss the 2015 to present Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39, the 114-300. 39 millimeters in Rolex's highly anti-corrosive and proprietary 904L stainless steel. You can see that this watch is a bigger and bolder Oyster Perpetual while still being tangibly tied to that historic 1930s bubble back, the first Oyster Perpetual, a watch that united the Oyster water-resistant case with the Perpetual automatic winding system and gave birth to a dynasty. This timepiece very much in that tradition, but bolder, a little bit more contemporary, and a tad quirky. On my 16 centimeter circumference wrist, you can see that it's a slim and elegant case band. The timepiece is a thin one, 39 millimeters in diameter, not including the crown. It's 11.4 millimeters thick with a generously sloped case band and domed bezel, so it slides easily beneath the cuff. Lug to lug, it's full-sized, not oversized, 47.3 millimeters, and then if you add the bracelet solid end links, a still very reasonable 48.8 millimeters. You can wear this watch on a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference with ease. The spacing between the lugs, 20 millimeters, and the bracelet, a robust piece to fit that 20 millimeter span. Oyster Perpetual is more basic than other Rolex models, so full satin bracelet finish with the exception of polished flanks, removable links fixed by screws, and the clasp nicely finished internally. This is not the most basic Rolex you can buy. That would be something more along the lines of the Air King. So fully finished internally, but with satin straight through on the top and an embossed Rolex crown. It uses a clever lift lock system, so it doesn't have the elephant ear triggers of a trigger release system, but nor is it a clumsy friction fit system. You can't just pry it open. Force alone can't open it. You lift and unlock it. There's a beak and horn system internally that is also pivoted and articulated, so it's a very clever closure. The clasp, a substantial piece, you will note internally. There are 3 different anchoring points. These more basic clasps don't feature easy link, but you do have the ability to move the anchoring point of the bracelet 3 notches using a strap tool. Close it up, jump back to the case, and my favorite part of these cases is always the overlap of the bezel on top of the solid end link. You can see how they're actually designed to interlink and mate. Clever design and a highly technical look. This is the only place where you see a little bit of the influence of perhaps the integrated bracelet case designs of Patek Philippe, Audemars Piguet, and Vacheron Constantin on Rolex. The domed bezel, my preference among Rolex's steel bezel options. The aggressive sports watches have rotating bezels. Some of the more basic steel watches feature conical bezels when they're full steel constructions. Here's a Datejust 41 with a flat, plain conical steel bezel. I happen to like the somewhat more rounded, voluminous, and sexy domed bezel profile for full steel. Now moving inboard, you can see that this is a basic watch. The Oyster Perpetual, always everything you need and nothing you don't, but with a little bit of quirk factor, as promised. Signal green on top of a sunburst blue, and it is a beautiful reactive cobalt metallic blue. You can see how I move it even in the soft light of my light box. It's exploding, twisting, and turning. All white gold indices, 3 of them luminescent, white gold Rolex crown at 12 o'clock. Internally, Rolex caliber 3132. What's the difference between this and, for example, a 3131 or a 3130? Well, this one has Rolex's proprietary Paraflex shock absorber. Screw down, twin lock crown, screwed in Oyster case back, 100 meters water resistant. The movement you're getting inside this watch has a 48-hour power reserve, bidirectional automatic winding. It is a Rolex manufacture caliber, free sprung with a full balance bridge for shock resistance, overcoil hairspring to help it keep good time in any orientation with respect to gravity via concentric hairspring breathing, and an overcoil hairspring alloy of niobium zirconium oxidized blue known as Parachrom blue. It is highly anti-magnetic. It is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer as a bare movement. Rolex then takes that bare movement, cases it up, and tests it to no worse than -2 + 2 seconds per day, hence the nomenclature superlative chronometer. Long used, now fully justified. 31 jewels, very tough, very precise. A watch that is exceptionally versatile, men or women, formal or casual, land or sea. It's an all-arounder and firmly tied to that original bubble back. It's the direct descendant of an historic piece. See it and make it yours on the Watchbox. Rolex Oyster Perpetual 39 114-300 by night. See it by day on our website.